On this episode of Picker Road, we are underneath the world-famous stratosphere here in Las Vegas. Now, last year, does anybody remember that magic trick that I tried when we were standing in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, Las Vegas, and then all of the sudden, we were in front of the real Eiffel Tower in Paris, France? Now, I've been working on that trick, so let's try it again. Where do you think we're going to land? Let's see. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, it worked! The stratosphere is now the Space Needle, and we're in Seattle. Let's go picking.
And you know there's going to be some really good food involved.
And we're going to take you along every step of the way. Join the journey. I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road. Okay, so we are in a Goodwill. Look at this down here. Look at that blue.
Ooh,
That's very pretty.
very nice.
It's very heavy though, and it's not well thrown. The glaze is beautiful, but it's really too heavy for that piece.
You know what I see?
Ah,
Double hoot.
there we go. Let me just look carefully. Look at this chicken one.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely
Congrats.
a project piece. I think that was probably done by a student. Very whimsical though.
Ooh, is this possibly Lennox down here?
Where? This
This
one?
one.
No,
Oh,
Teleflora.
Teleflora. They got me.
Look at this. This looks like a shell. It's made to look like a shell. Better Homes and Garden. It's a blown piece. I thought that was a mark, but it's a scratch. Mark or scratch? Which is it? Let's see what we have down here. Look at this piece. I'm feeling this is going to be, nope, not heavy at all.
Oh my.
It's so 80s.
Mm-hmm.
It's a project piece. Someone made it. Let's see what else we have. A lot of project pieces. Look at this.
Well, we're in the right part of the country for this kind of work.
You know what that is, don't you?
What is that?
Sea glass.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. So they collected these and decided to make a vase out of it. So that's nice. I'm so sorry to see it here. That means that they didn't keep it. Little crackle glaze piece. That might be older. And that piece looks like
Got some
it's
inlaid.
inlaid, but unfortunately it is missing.
Aw.
Some of it's inlaid. Let's see what else we have. This little bird piece. Let's take that out of there. Not marked. Let's keep going. Let's see what this is. That is Home and Garden, 2002. Look at this.
What's that?
Made in
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. So that is definitely older, but it's missing its lid.
Yeah.
See where it's a screw top?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's too bad that's missing that lid. All right, let's take a look at that. That's a crackle glaze. A little bit of chipping around here. I'm not over the moon about that one. Let's see. Let's look down here. At least there's some interesting stuff to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you. This is a very artistic region. Let's see what this is back here.
Oh.
Teleflora again.
FTD.
Keep getting fooled on those.
And then look at this one down here.
What do you
this big
see?
one.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very
Heavy.
heavy. Very heavy. Again, I don't like the way it's executed. Remember that bowl with kind of the amoebic shape that we just sold recently on
Yes.
pickerroad.com?
Mm-hmm.
It was just the perfect balance. And just not there on this one. Let's see, what are these? It had caramel corn in it.
Mm-hmm.
Green one. We have this shell design that's very modern, very new. Let's keep looking. Ooh, what is this?
Well, that's pretty. Is that lucite or is it glass?
It's glass, but it's got a barcode. It's not as good as I thought it might be. And we have,
Oh, look at this.
what are you looking at?
It's Bast, the
Oh,
Egyptian cat god.
oh,
It's a very basic piece, but
I do like it. I wish it was a better piece. What's this? Oh, I like that with the shells on it. Trying to see if that's somebody made that. I think they took a very plain little vase and put shells on it. It's not signed, so it is the basis is a production piece. So I think it's not quite there. Let's keep looking. This is absolutely, you could find a glassy baby in a Goodwill that's off the beaten track like this. Let's see if we see anything up here. Of course, now I'm looking for any kind of Swedish glass. Oh, look at the little bunny. Little lavender bunny votive. He is kind of wearing off though.
How about that fish up there?
Oh, let's see, what is he? He is a votive. He is interesting, Will. He's $4.99. He's, oh look, he
What's the
was
marking?
party light.
Oh, huh.
He's a party light fish votive. I like him. I think he's very cool. He needs a good cleaning, but with a little candle, I think he'd be really pretty. Obviously, it's not Murano, but it's nice. Not bad quality at all. Let's pick him up. Well, continuing down this aisle, look at this piece. That, oh, unfortunately, it has a big chip.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn, that's beautiful. Oh, that's makes me sad.
Don't you wish there was a way you could just fix chips?
I do. Wave a magic wand or something. Oh, that's too bad, really. What do we have up here, Will? Little Dalmatian dog.
Aww.
We have an angel. Oh, look at this Mickey. He's a Schmid.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
How much does he sell for?
It sells for about $13, $14.
Oh, and they want $5.99.
Oh, yeah. If that was 99 cents, I'd pick it up.
Absolutely.
Oh, we bought a giraffe.
Look at these little flowers.
Giraffe.
I know, look at him. These little flowers are cute. And look at these obelisks. Wow,
Oh,
those are pretty fancy. Super heavy. $35 each. I bet they're probably expensive. Let's see what it says. It is, this item is electrically protected.
Oh, wow. Huh.
What does that mean, I wonder?
That means it was expensive.
It means it was expensive. So it'd be $70 for those.
Yeah. Hey, look at this egg.
What do you see?
Nova.
Avon.
Avon. I thought it said Nova.
And this is $14.99 originally. And let's see what's in here. It's Beth Marie Luxury Boutique.
What did it say? Ring holders?
Yeah, it says
Custom
ring holder. Let's see what a custom ring holder looks like. Oh no, look at that.
Ooh.
That's precious.
That's great.
That's a precious little bunny. Oh, very cute.
There's a little note in here. What does it say?
What does it say? We cannot thrive without your feedback. They're a small business.
Oh, like them on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Absolutely. Let's take that. Of course, we have spring coming right around the corner. So we will put that away for springtime. All right. Let's put that in the cart. What else do we have? Look at this guy here.
Aww.
Looking at his face, he looks older, but he's not marked. Someone else was checking too. Oh, he is marked. And he is Alaska Arctic Treasures. He's a little Alaskan dog. Let's see what we have down here, Will. Oh, we have one of those little mud men. He's $2.99. He looks like he was his stick. Yeah, his stick was bigger originally. We have a little handmade in Ecuador.
It's a fused glass?
It's a little fused glass cross. I like it with the little bird on it.
It doesn't say Ecuador anywhere, right?
It does. Well, no.
I mean, it's like not a souvenir piece.
It's not a souvenir piece, but at $4.99, that's a little bit high for that, actually, because it's very thin. What do we have back here? Look at this egg.
Fabergé, right?
It's Hummel. Looks like a Hummel egg. It is.
94.
Danbury mint. I just don't think that these sell for very much.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Oh, what's a money tote? Oh, he's not in there.
It's empty.
Darn.
He hopped away.
That looks like it was a little box. Shoot. That's some sand art. Not quite as well done as the ones we've had lately. And look at this little pig, a souvenir, Chicago, Illinois. And a hoot.
Aww.
We got a hoot. A little dish set. $12.99 on that. And let's see what else we have. We have some cowboy coasters. $6.99 on those guys. What's in this little baggie here? Oh, we have just a little gold angel. Look at this little vase, kind of like brown and blue ware. I like that little piece. I wish it was signed. It is not. I like it though. It's got a very rough feel to it. I'm thinking about it. There's some bleeding there. I am going to leave it. If it had been a signed piece, I would have taken it. Let's see. We have a wannabe Hummel. What's this angel back here? What is she? A party light. What is it with so much party light?
It shows you how much they sell.
Really? Let's keep going. What do we have? Oh, look at the face on that little rabbit.
Hello.
He's funny. He is.
What does that say?
He's signed, but I think that's just a personal signature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet he has cotton. He's for taking cotton out.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, the problem is he's awfully crazed.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave him. What's under there? Just a little dish. Rainy day fund there. Well, they could use it today. It's raining. Let's see what else.
Treasure craft?
Oh, my
Treasure
goodness. It looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, wow.
Hold on. Let's see.
What do you think?
I think it is. Flip it.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's
a hobby piece.
Yeah. I thought that was treasure craft, too. Oh. That's too bad. Thought we had something there for a minute. It's lovely, but I don't generally pick up hobby pieces like that anyway. So let's keep going. What's this little bird? It is made in Japan, so it is older. You know what that is? It's a little pomodoro.
Right.
You put scent and hang it in your closet.
Mm-hmm.
$2.99 there. And let's look up here. We've got a lot of figurines. I'm not seeing anything that's catching my eye on those. Let's look at this green glass here. Oh, very, very light. I don't think that's anything. I think that's not that expensive. We keep seeing these now everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's the color we had too that I
Right.
sold on that one. And down there we have a quail, and that looks like an acorn,
Right.
stylized acorn.
All right. Shall we turn the corner?
Yeah, let's do it. Right, this row seems to have a lot of salt and peppers and kitchen type items.
Aww.
What are you seeing?
Every cat is a king, right?
Oh, that's fun.
Is that a cookie jar?
Cookie jar of some kind?
I think it is.
Looks
It's
like
got
it
some
is.
damage to it.
Oh yeah, it does. Just trying to see. It's Blue Sky.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
2009. Where'd you see damage? Right there? Oh, yep.
Yeah. It's got a big
That's
chip.
too bad. He's wonderful.
It says as is on there, yeah.
Well, at least they're honest about it. Look at this down here. What is this?
Who's
This
that
is
by?
lead crystal. It looks like it's probably Swedish or German.
Yeah. I can't see it.
Yes, of course.
It's made in
It's
Germany.
It is. I thought it was German. A little piece of German lead crystal.
Maybe we'll get some of that when we're in Germany in 12 months.
Very much. And I wonder if that's Dorothy Thorpe.
Do you want me to give that a look up?
Would you? Well, I wanted to give it a check. I didn't think so. It is not Dorothy Thorpe, and it sells for about $17 on Etsy, and that's just listed, not sold. So I think I am going to leave it. I've got to find something in a colored glass. That's what I'm looking for so much. Let's just see what we have down here. Unless, of course, it is Swedish crystal, which would be fantastic. Let's keep on looking here.
Is that the
What do you see?
Pioneer Woman or
That one there? Nope. I'm looking at this piece here, though. It's a little jar that looks old with the gold decor on it. William, here's Pioneer Woman.
There you go.
If they want $8 for this. This sells for about $25 or so on eBay. So it's very heavy to ship. So I don't want to mess with it.
Look at this.
What do you see? What do you see?
I just think it's fun. Look at these milk bottles from a local creamery.
Those are fun.
Family farm since 1910 in Linden, Washington.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
If we had a space to display them, these would be beautiful with dried flowers in it. You could put all sorts of beautiful dried flowers coming out of it, and it'd be lovely. Let's keep going right now. Oh, look at this for hot chocolate.
Ooh.
That's nice.
You know what sounds good right now?
Bed Bath & Beyond. What?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, of course it does. Always sounds good on a cold, blustery day. All right, let's go around the corner. We've had a lot of luck on our picking up here in Washington, getting a lot of artistic mugs. We've purchased quite a few already.
I love the ones that I got at that outdoor market.
I know. Look at this guy. I think that's a production piece. What is this, though? It says England.
Interesting. Very basic for something made from England.
I know. Even if it is a good name, it's not that attractive. So let's just keep looking and see. These look like Odagiri. They're not marked. Nice looking. Let's just keep looking. Oh, I like these. Look how 50s these look with that blue. They're not that old, though.
Are you familiar with Castleton, made in the USA?
I'm not.
I actually don't know Castleton.
No, I'm not familiar with that one. Let's just keep looking and see. Any mugs at all? What is this? Oh, I love the birds, though. Just little bird mugs. Just fun because they're birds. Well, I'm not seeing anything. These all look like production pieces. Let's turn around and go through the dishes.
All right.
Oh, look at this. This is, as is, of course, it's got a giant ship. It's a beautiful piece of pottery, and it's made in France. My goodness, it's for soup. It is signed, but unfortunately, it's very broken. That is too bad, because that would be a fabulous, fabulous pickup.
It would have been a oui, but it is a non.
It is a very no. Bavarian china. Pretty. These just tend not to sell that quickly. That one's not even marked. It's pretty. Again, plates like that are hard to ship, so unless there's a really good value on them, I tend to shy away from them. If I found one that was extremely valuable, of course I'd ship it. Now look at these little cups and saucers. Let's see. The little lilies of the valley here. And that is Royal Albert.
This is Royal Albert too. Hey, do you have a Royal Albert in a cup?
Yes, I do.
You better let him out.
Oh, look at this one. The colors on that one. That's really quite nice. And this is
Queen something?
Queen Anne, made in China. Wow. But look at the color on that one.
Yeah.
That's so pretty. Queen Anne, fine bone china. Oh, where did I get? I saw fine bone china, but it's made in England. That sounds a little more like it. You know what? Just to give me a reference point, let's do a lookup on this one. See if we can get any read on it. Well, we looked it up and we couldn't find any souls. They are listed for somewhere around 25, maybe 30, but as I said, none sold. So I am going to leave that for another collector. And what do we see?
What's this Paris trinket box there? Or
Well,
something?
actually, it's a teapot.
Oh, it's a teapot. I see now.
A little teapot.
Who's it by?
It is just a
Huh.
very inexpensive piece. It's sold for $9.99. Originally, you can tell it's not done very well.
Yeah, I couldn't see from that distance.
No, of course not.
All right.
All right, let's go around the corner. Here we found the wood section. There's a little painted vase. It's rather attractive. $5.99 on that one. With this piece here.
That looks turned.
I don't see a hole though.
Oh, maybe
but
not.
It certainly has a colonial type vibe going on that one. Oh, look at this piece here. What is that? That is burned into the wood. Is it signed? It's almost like a burl. But again, it's not that attractive. The wood is beautiful. I don't care for that burning in on it.
Right.
Just don't care for it.
Glub, glub, glub.
That is canary wood, but it was the home goods piece or something. Let's keep looking. Let's see. We've got some artificial flowers and fake fruit. Okay, moving on.
This visit to Seattle has been so much fun, and it's all been leading up to this moment. We are finally going to go to the top of the iconic Space Needle. We're so excited! At over 600 feet tall, the Space Needle is one of the most recognizable structures in America and has become a symbol of Seattle. As you enter the complex, you walk through a wonderful museum display about the creation of the building. Conceived as a centerpiece for the 1962 Seattle World's Fair, the sleek, space-age structure was completed in less than 10 months. With over 10 million visitors to the World's Fair that year, it instantly became a pop culture symbol of the space age. Elvis filmed a movie there, and the Jetsons designed their sky homes based on it. After walking through the museum display, you get into a glass elevator that goes over 10 miles per hour, and in a matter of seconds, you are high above Puget Sound. It's a perfect, cloudy, damp Seattle day, and the view is spectacular. You can see downtown Seattle all the way to Tacoma, or you can look up the Sound and see the lush Pacific Northwest. Hey, who remembers Sleepless in Seattle? Aren't my parents cute doing their own little rom-com up here? Once you've explored the upper deck, you walk down some stairs to the restaurant level, which rotates thanks to a simple 1-horsepower engine. Most of this area is lined with thick glass, so those of you with a fear of heights, look away for a second. I thought this was great fun. The floor moves at a nice slow pace, allowing a full rotation every 40 minutes or so. I filmed a little time lapse to give you a better idea of the movement. This has been such a thrill. I've always wanted to explore the Space Needle, and I'm so happy we were able to share it with all of you. We're heading back down the elevator now because we heard that there's some interesting picking in the gift shop. Let's check it out.
Well, it seems that there is picking even at the Space Needle. Here they have some Northwestern glass. This artist is Emmanuel Aguilera Santos, and he is a glass artist. They do sell his work here. For instance, this goblet is $69, and the colors are quite beautiful. Down here, ooh, this is beautiful. This is Colin Satterfield. I mean, who needs a glassy baby with this kind of a piece?
Now, aren't glassy babies from up here?
I believe they are. Now, somebody like this, I didn't read his whole bio. He might have even worked for that factory, but I love the colors on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the lavenders and the golds and the green. Just absolutely stunning work.
Look at these hearts here.
Oh, those are just little glass hearts, beautifully made. Only $9.99. Nice pieces. Oh, and look at the birds. Oh, so sweet. That little bird. It's reminiscent of the bluebirds of happiness. Really nice. And this is an artist named Matt Fermiano. And he's a glass blower since the age of 18.
Wow.
Really
I
beautiful.
like his snails too.
Yeah, those are great. You know me and birds, though. Love the birds. And look at these. Those eggs. Those are quite magnificent. Look at the color in that one. The blue.
Mm-hmm.
That really does rival Murano.
And look, there's some pottery over here.
Ooh, let's take a look at that.
Oh, I love the colors. It's like the colors of the Pacific Northwest.
It really is. And look at these beautiful little hand-built pots for only $12.99. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Such a nice thing. Absolutely stunning. The glazes, $12.99. Beautiful. So I have chosen this one. Look at the colors. It just exemplifies the Northwest.
That
those
looks
colors.
just like Puget Sound as we saw it upstairs.
It does. So I'm going to bring this back and we will have this for sale. Absolutely.
And I'm going to pick up this beautiful recycled glass heart as well. I think it's just a wonderful thing to bring back to our viewers from a Picker Road journey.
And you guys can buy them. And there's the hand to Gary.
I am so excited to see this. This is a Mold-O-Matic. This is a really, really cool piece of 1960s vintage. They used to have these at Disneyland, and there's actually one in Las Vegas now at the Pinball Hall of Fame, which is one of the original Disney ones. It makes pressed Plutos. So what happens is you insert your money, and then it'll actually inject the mold into this machine. It heats it up super fast, and then it drops it out, and it should look like one of these Space Needles at the end of it. It's a great souvenir because it's not just something you picked up off a shelf. It's something that was made for you. So I'm going to stick my $5 into the machine. Something tells me back in the 60s this was probably a little bit less than $5. So see if it takes it. Doesn't work quite like the Las Vegas slot machines. Come on. There we go. All right, and let's see what happens. It should close, and then it injects the rubber in there and it starts heating it up. Look, you can see it going in through the tubes. While it's doing that, they've got a vintage 1962 video playing called The Space Needle Story. I can hear the machine is heating up now. It's making it very hot in there. So it's injected the plastic and it's now heating it into a shape that should look like a 5-inch tall Space Needle when it's done. I'm very curious to see what mine looks like. It says it does it in only minutes. Now it says, be careful. The hot plastic. Oh, there it is. Look, there's my Space Needle. How cool is that? All right, and I'm going to hand the camera back to Gary while I open the door, and let's see what it looks like. Now, I've done the one in Vegas before, and it's probably still very hot. There it is. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's very hot. But that's so cool. And that's a souvenir that I'll be taking home from the Space Needle. I mean, there are gift shops and then there are gift shops. This place is incredible. They actually have art here. Look at these pieces. They're called MOVA globes, and they're interpretations of all the planets. Look at the rings of Saturn right there. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, I knew we were going to see some amazing glassworks up here in the Pacific Northwest. I am so impressed with what they have here at the Space Needle. Before we recap today's finds, we'd like to take a minute and highlight some newly posted items available for sale today on pickerroad.com. You'll probably recognize many of these items from previous videos. If you see it on here, you can head right over to pickerroad.com and buy it today. For our last meal in Seattle, we are enjoying some delicious hot buttered lobster rolls on perfectly toasted bread. Yum. All right, let's recap our finds from today's picking in Seattle. We have had the best time visiting the beautiful Emerald City of Seattle, and we hope you've enjoyed it as well. On our next video, the Pacific Northwest road trip continues with a fun stop in Portland, Oregon, including dinner with some very special friends. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment. We love having these interactions with you, because we always want you to join the journey.